up, everybody? It's your boy Saint. Alright, look guys, we have a tough situation here. We have Seattle Seahawks coming up next, and I know that's going to be a tough one. Asking the Saints to win this game and even being competitive is a tall order. But is it impossible? No. Alright, well, we lost Drew Brees, so now what? We're going to just roll over and die? We're just going to hand, our opposition wins? I don't think so. Yes, it's a sad story that Brees will be out anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks. Hopefully, it won't even be that long. But we can't really focus on it. We have to move on. Now look, I'm not a big fan of Teddy Bridgewater. I wasn't a big fan of Teddy Bridgewater when he was with Minnesota, and especially when he came to the Saints, okay? I'm not one of these guys that ride that 5-year hype. And you have a few Saints fans out there who does. Well, I mean, hey, it's nothing wrong with having a little faith in someone that wears a Saints jersey. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand that and I can dig it. But on the other hand, Teddy Bridgewater hasn't been impressive at all, in preseason. I mean, I saw a few things he can do, when the game is a little in his favor, but it's not a good sign when you get the ball first in preseason. You can't get anything going, and Taysom Hill comes right behind you in the second half and keep us in the game and win the game, when that's something you were supposed to do as the second string quarterback to Brees, the backup quarterback to Brees. Now, I'm going to talk about this game with Seattle. I don't think we're going to win it. In fact, the way how good Seattle is and how hard it is to contain Russell Wilson, I don't really think, I would say this. I think I'll mark this down as a potential loss, even with Brees, simply because it's very tough to play Seattle at home, and we haven't beaten Seattle at home for a long time. And, I don't know. I mean, the only way we're going to beat Seattle if Teddy Bridgewater become competitive some kind of way, or to use Taysom Hill, and he does what he does in the season. I know everybody's saying, man, come on, man, screw Teddy Bridgewater, put Taysom Hill in. Well, I tell you what, guys, this is what you have to realize. First of all, Sean Payton knows best. He's not a damn offensive genius for nothing. Second, he wants to see more out of Teddy Bridgewater. If it means for him completely changing the playbook to be in more of his favor and use the offense to his ability, then that's what Sean Payton's going to do. I mean, I think this game against Seattle will determine if he wants to keep Teddy Bridgewater as the starting quarterback after Brees. Okay. So, with that said, they would have to muster up a very good game plan to try to even be competitive using Bridgewater against Seattle. They would have to come up. I'll tell you what, the only thing I can see working in our favor in this game is that Seattle won't be able to prepare for Teddy Bridgewater or whatever if they get Taysom Hill, to play in it. They won't be able to prepare. They saw what Teddy Bridgewater was made of in the Rams game, and they're going to use what the Rams will use against them, and that's playing mainly probably a little man-to-man and bum rush the hell out of them, because for what it seems ever since he's been with the Saints, all you have to do is pretty much put him under pressure because he loves holding the damn ball too long, for one thing. And you just can't use him like you use Breeze. Boys, well, I really didn't finish saying what I wanted to say about Taysom Hill. Now, Taysom Hill, everybody wants to see him play. I want to see him play too. I want to see how well he does. But at the same time, you have to realize Taysom Hill played mostly against second and third stringers in a preseason. He haven't played against starters. Not for his, being the quarterback. I mean, he done it a few times, you know, but ongoing and consistent, no, he hasn't. So we don't really know what he can bring to the table. We know he's more accurate than Bridgewater. He's faster than Bridgewater. He knows how to handle and escape pressure better than Bridgewater. He just learning how to read defenses, you know, which that's something that could be a little problematic with him because, like I said, against starters, you know, and a good defense, I think they can give him trouble. But he can extend plays. Teddy Bridgewater cannot. So, yes, I give the edge to Taysom Hill. And Sean Payton actually loved this guy. So, I don't know if he can trust Taysom Hill as a quarterback, but he damn sure could trust him as a special teams player, sometimes wide receivers, running back, whatever. You know, quarterback is the biggest thing. And to be honest with you, I don't think Sean Payton is ready for him to take that role yet. I still do believe he will be our quarterback when Breeze retires, and I believe Breeze will retire after this year. Especially if he comes out after, you know, his injury and his hand still kind of affects him in a way. See, that's the thing I'm afraid of. You know, he could come out and we all be happy to have him back, but at the same time, we don't know if, you know, tearing the ligament could affect the way he's been using his hand. That's what I'm worried about. Hopefully that won't be the case and he will be back playing the way he's been playing, you know. But as far as Taysom Hill, Teddy Bridgewater goes, I think it's some kind of way they can use them where they both get the damn ball. And certain situations, Teddy Bridgewater, you know, well, against the opposing defense, they use Teddy Bridgewater. And another way to use some kind of play against a good defense, you know, they'll use Taysom Hill. I think they're going to try to mix it up, especially in the Seattle game, because we can afford to lose this game against Seattle, but we really need to be very competitive against the boys coming to town in week 4, and we really need to beat them. And we damn sure can't lose to Tampa Bay. You know, I don't even trust Teddy Bridgewater against Tampa Bay. You know, Tampa Bay is a very unorganized team, and they have a very immature quarterback. As long as we could contain Jameis Winston and Teddy Bridgewater could find a way to torch their defense, we could win that game easily. I'm kind of worried about the Tampa Bay game, but again, I'm more confident that we could beat them even with Bridgewater. But I think by then, it would, you know, by the Cowboys game, I think we all know who will be the starter quarterback behind Breeze. It could either be J.T. Barrett, you know, I doubt it, but Taysom Hill, I think Sean Payton is going to give him a chance to prove himself. And if Teddy Bridgewater stick up the joint and Hill comes in and shines and all, Teddy Bridgewater he will be benched for the rest of the season. You know, now I don't give a shit what none of you Phil cunts and none of you damn yucks and panties fans say. We're getting this division. We're not going to let any of you take it. You can sit there and laugh all you want. Oh, y'all, you done some bitch. You don't have Breeze. And all you got is Teddy Bridgewater and Hill. You're not going to get the division. Atlanta, you will not get the division because right now, since Breeze been hurt, you look like the prominent member of the damn NFC South. Just because you beat the damn Eagles, you know, that don't mean you're going to take over the damn South. There's quite a few games that everyone is expecting you to lose and lose your place in the NFC South. You're not going to get that damn first place. I believe we still will get it. We still can get it. All we have to do is remain competitive with what we have now and win a few games with what we have. Okay? That's all we have to do until Breeze comes back. But like I said, when Breeze comes back, hopefully he'll be back to form and his hand not affect him. You know, because anything can happen when you get surgery, you know, and it can alter something in your nerves of his hand or whatever, I don't know. But at the same time, you know, Breeze is quite a trooper, and I think he'll overcome this injury and be back to himself again. But maybe he will have only 7 to 8 games to play for the season, because I really think he's going to retire. In fact, for what I've been hearing, he's supposed to retire about 2 years ago, but he don't want to go out with just one Super Bowl. He's trying to get a second one. So now, as far as that Rams game goes, Ram fans, you can talk all the shit you want. You know damn well you beat us the way you did. It's simply because we lost Breeze, plain and simple. We made it very hard for you to score in the first half before Breeze got injured. Our defense was playing well, and we limit you to 2 field goals before you even got a touchdown. Yes, the same thing he was doing to us too, but hey, it's like, you don't let us score, we're not going to let you score. But when Breeze got hurt and Teddy Bridgewater stepped up to the plate, everything went to shit. The defense, especially when the goddamn reps cheated Cameron Jordan out of that damn fumble touchdown and all. The defense said, fuck it, the refs ain't gonna let us win, and Teddy Bridgewater he will not get us this damn game. So I don't blame those boys at all. The damn offense, everybody wants to blame the offensive line, but it's not the offensive line. When you have a quarterback that just sit in the pocket and hold that goddamn ball for so goddamn long, 5 seconds, that's a long time to hold a damn ball as a quarterback. You guys are going to struggle, and someone is going to get free of an offensive tackle or center or whatever and get your damn ass and chase you out the damn pocket and you get tackled. That's been the case. And your receivers can't stay out there and be trying to, get open for you to throw that ball to. You're not accurate. You're over and underthrown passes and stuff like that. So it's not our offensive line or our receivers or Kamara. All those guys already have given up. They're not going to risk injury and play their asses off when they have to deal with Teddy Bridgewater when they're used to dealing with Breeze ever since they came on with this team. So now I think this game is going to be differently. To be honest with you, Seattle might beat the shit out of us. In fact, Seattle stand more of a chance beating us even worse than Rams did, simply because of Russell Wilson and how he can run and extend plays and shit like that. And then they have a defense. Well, I don't think their defense is all that. Anytime they let Cincinnati stay close in the damn game and just ran all over them, we could do the same damn thing, but they have to have a master plan using Teddy Bridgewater, and I will get Taysom Hill involved as well. So we just have to wait and see what happens, guys. But don't give up on our team just yet. Great things may happen. You have to realize we have a damn offensive guru in the head coach. We'll see what he comes up with, and he knows best for the damn team. Stop saying, "Oh man, get Teddy Bridgewater out, put Taysom Hill in there." Obviously, Sean Payton sees something other than what you said, and he's trying to develop, Bridgewater, into something better where he can actually use his weapons. Anyway, you guys, that's all I wanted to say about this game coming up and our quarterback situation and all that. I'm gonna go on and keep trucking here. You guys out there, take care. Holla at you later. Who that?